What we do here is go back.
Hello everybody, it's the Bulldozer, and thank you for giving me your time and thank you for watching another one of my videos. I really do appreciate you giving me your time. If you would, please consider using my code MrBulldozeRgamN. You can see it there in the center of the screen, also in the lower left hand corner of your screen. And with that green check mark right there, folks, you can tell I am an epic partner. Well, it looks like we have another issue, folks. The leaderboards are broken in Fortnite. They are not tracking your wins, they are not tracking your eliminations. They are not tracking anything. Right here you're looking at this season's numbers on the Fortnite tracker, and I'll put a link to this in the description so you can see it for yourself. And this is as of my last win, the 18th win of the season. And you can see, you know, I got 18 wins, 286 kills. I can care less about stats, but really the only thing I use this here for is to confirm that my wins are what they are with the leaderboards, because every now and then the leaderboards have to play catch up and stuff, but this has gone on for a few days now. Now we know there is some other major issues. The fish are not counting. They have not counted since the beginning of the season. Now there was supposed to be a build mode and a no build mode, and you know, when they made that change this morning, it said disabled. You couldn't go into solos. It said disabled. You had to restart Fortnite and go back in. Then it said no build or something. I forget what it's called now. But so I got another victory royale here a little while ago, right? So I go, and what I do is I title my victory royales the same way I do when I title the files bring them off of Elgato. By the way, here you're looking at overall. You see solos, duos, squads, and LTM. I have 826 victories in solos. Solos is really all I play. You see no duo wins. The 4 squad wins was 2 of those was when I got tossed into a squad, so I was supposed to be in solos when we had that bug going on, and 2 of the other times I was playing because you had to go in squads to complete a quest. And the LTMs, I don't even play LTM no more because I don't like what they've done to LTM. So solos is all I play now. But so I got the victory out today, and like I said, I named the Elgato file the same thing how I do it in the Fortnite replay. So when I go and look at that file, I know when I got that victory royale, what time it was, which one it was overall, and all that stuff here. And you'll see all that here in a minute. Now last season I got 200 solo victory royales. First time I've done that ever playing Fortnite, and I really pushed myself to hit that. I was trying to hit 100 crowns and I hit 80 something crowns. The mass is what really hurt me about the crowns. But as you're going to see here, you're going to see a victory royale number 11. I think it's 11. Let's go ahead and take a look at this clip. Okay, this is victory royale number 11 out of this set. I've already put the montage video up for victory royales 1 through 10. And you'll see, because we had an update, and the first 10 victory royales I had to remove because of the update. You can't go in and watch those no more. So there we go. There's the victory royale. That's number 11. And I'm going to show you how I name everything, and I'm going to show you a little bit of extra footage here just so you can see where we're at. You see we got 11 out of date, so you can see my victory royales there. You know, 1 through 10. See, 809 through 818. So number 11 is 819. I think I accidentally marked it 818 by accident. So I'm actually only going to delete one of the victory royales because you can only have 10 saved files. So I'm going to delete that one. That one is red. It says unsaved replay. That is a corrupted file. That's not part of the 10 that's saved. So now I have 9 saved gameplays, 810 through 819, or 818 actually. So we'll go up here and we're going to save this. And this is how I marked the file with Elgato. So when I export it out of Elgato, it's the same exact way. You know, it's the imagine. Then I do the number of the victory. Got to add the D on here. So this is going to be victory number 11. And again, I think I put 818 and it should be 819. Yeah, see, I put 818 and it's supposed to be 819. You'll see later in the video where I go back and correct that. So I try to hurry up and name these files just so I can make the file shorter, because I can always go back and edit the name of the file if I get it wrong. So you can see right there the imagine victory number 11 818. So that's where we're setting at right now. So now if we go over and we look at the match stats, you'll see 819 there. Now that's going to be very important. So now we have the World Warrior Season 9 skin. Gonna eliminate this person here. I saw him going in that bush, so it's just a matter of waiting for them to come out of that bush. I knew they was trapped because the storm was closing in on them. So this is going to be victory round number 15, number 823. You can see imagine storm there is 14, number 822. So we'll go ahead and name this file. Again, this is World Warrior, and it's going to be victory out number 15, number 823. If anybody wants to know the reason why I do this, it's because the fact is, if I go into a file seasons down the line and I want to look for a skin that I got a victory out for, that file name is going to tell me what that is. And that's the reason why I name it the same way I name it in the Elgato. Because the system automatically puts the date and the time in there. And the Elgato, I don't put the time because the Elgato puts a timestamp on it. I just put the date on it. Right there. So you see the World Warrior number 15, number 823. Now you can see wins 823. Now I didn't show you wins number 20, number 21, number 22. Now this is the Dark Bomber. Now again, like I said a minute ago, I hurry up and I put the information in because I'm trying to get through the process and make this clip as short as possible when I take it to render it. And I end up putting World Warrior again, and you'll see later in the video that I actually go back and I rename this Dark Bomber. But obviously by watching the video, I know it's not the World Warrior, it's the Dark Bomber. So this victory right here is actually 824 and number 16 on the season. This is where everything starts to go haywire. And I can tell you this victory right here took place on March 29th, which was yesterday, before we had the update. So whatever happened, my guess is when they tried to release the new solos, duos, and squads and keep a building portion and a non-building portion, they messed the leaderboards up also. So now you see 16,824, okay? And you see it's 2:03 in the morning, 8:29. Or 3:29, excuse me, not 8:29. 8:29 is not even here yet. So now let's go ahead and move forward. So I'll go down and I'll highlight it. So again, you know, it's supposed to say Dark Bomber, but it don't. Victory round number 16, number 824 overall. We'll go over to the match stats. And again, you see a victory round number 824 there. Now remember that red banner picture with the face on it. I'm going to show you a side-by-side image here in a second, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And remember, this is from victory round number 16 for the season, and number 824. Okay, now we got Dr. Sloan. I don't even get the elimination for this one here. You'll see this in my YouTube shorts. The link to my YouTube shorts are down below. The person was on top of the volcano, mountain, whatever you want to call it, was shooting somebody down below and slid down the hill, and the storm was closing in on them. And they were smart. They had the spray can. They was trying to spray herself, heal herself, was hoping I would die in the process, and that wasn't the case. So now I put Sloan on this one. And this is another one where, you know, I put the wrong thing on here. If you're going to see, I put 16 and I put 824 on here again, which actually it's supposed to be 17825. And Sloan I got on March 30th. And you'll see that here in a second. Right there, Sloan 16,824, and that's supposed to be 17,825. See, 12:42 a.m. 3:30. So now this, you know, this is well past once we had the release. So again, you're going to see where the leaderboard is not counting that victory route. It doesn't count this victory route, and it doesn't count the next next victory route either, which is Ravenpool. Take a look. Okay, so now we're going to go down and we're going to look at the match again, and you can see right there, all those numbers are completely the same. Nothing has changed. No top 10's changed. The top 25 hasn't changed. Eliminations, match played, nothing has changed. And I'll show you. Here is the side by side. Look, everything is exactly the same. The only thing that is different on these two screenshots is the one is the black Fortnite banner and the other one is the red smiley face banner. Two totally different victory routes, and nothing has changed. Now the one on the right is 824. The one on the left should be 825. Now let's go ahead and move on to Ravenpool, and I'll show you where still nothing has changed. Now here's Ravenpool. This is victory route number 18, and it should be 826. Same situation. The guy is caught in a storm, so instead of waiting for him to die in a storm, I went ahead and put rounds in him. Another easy victory route, being in the right place at the right time. And what's bad is I believe that person actually went down there for a supply drop and ended up costing them the game. I hardly ever get supply drops in the end game because, one, you open up a supply drop, what's that going to do? It takes that blue box off the minimap and gives away your location. So again, you see now I fixed the Dark Bomber. You see I fixed Dr. Salone. Everything is actually 100% accurate. All the numbers and all the names are correct. So we'll go in here. We're going to put Ravenpool. Not for sure what took me so long, but eventually I do. Not going to cut anything out. I don't want no splices, so you know exactly, you know, this is how it was. I think I might have been watching something on TV. Might have been the Masked Singer reveal or something like that, not for sure. So now I'm double checking my number here. I know what I'm doing here. I'm double checking my number to make sure I put the right number down. So it's supposed to be 18,826. Wait for it to save. And there we go. You can see everything 819 all the way up to 826, 11 up to 18. Everything's in order the way it should be. So you think when we go over to the match board, it would say that I have 826 victory royales. Well, you remember in the beginning of this video, I showed you the Fortnite stat tracker. It said I had 826 solo victory royales. So let's go ahead and go over to the stat tracker or the match board and see what it says. 824 victory royales. And notice I've got the Deadpool logo in the upper left hand corner. Again, a different image. And remember this picture before? Here's this picture again. This was victory royale number 824. So 825, nothing has changed. Victory royale number 826, nothing has changed. And they wasn't back to back to back victory royales. Okay, now look here. This is one thing that is keeping track. Notice the games played. Notice the dates and the times. Those are changing. Okay? So there is a difference there. There is a difference where the replay board is working, but the leaderboard, the stat tracking system in the game itself is not keeping record. Now, I'm sure it probably will catch up. It usually has in the past. But again, this is one of those situations that I'm going to reach out to anybody that watches this video. Because I showed you proof in the beginning of this video with the Fortnite stat tracker, where it showed I had 826 solo wins. You see right here, I got 826 solo wins. I showed you I had 18 wins this season. You see right here, I got 18 wins this season. I showed you at the beginning of this video my first 10 red wins, how they were red because the update came out and I couldn't go watch those. They was out of date. So you saw all 18 of my victory rounds in this video. You saw the dates that I got them. So you see, everything I'm showing you is 100% correct. Now, I said this before with the fish video, and it worked. At least I can assume it works, because hours after I made those comments in that video, Fortnite status released a comment stating that the fish was broken. I tweeted them. I at them in the comments. Now I've started to at Donald Mustard. And maybe that's what it was last time. He saw that video where I said that the fish board was broken, because I went into complete detail on how the fish was being broken down. Complete detail, like I went into this video here. I just didn't say this is broken, that's it. I showed exact step by step on what is wrong. So if you know of another way, because this isn't something where you can just take and send a screenshot. If they had a system set up where you report a bug and you can add text to it, doesn't have to be a lot, 75, 100 characters. You know, can't open the door. I can't because the zip line's broken. I released a video about that. I haven't heard them say anything about that. You cannot use the zip lines at the turbine. I had to jump off the turbine and eliminate myself because I could not get on the zip line. That video is on the channel. If I remember, I'll put a link to that video in the description. So again, there is a lot of issues with this game this season, and they'll work them out, but they have to be informed about them. But they need to come up with a better system on reporting a bug as opposed to a screenshot. Because I send them a screenshot and I could be looking at the door not working, and they could be focusing in on something totally different. There could be 1,000 things wrong in that screenshot. Opposite of what I'm saying. That's why they need to have the ability, when somebody is reporting a bug, to add text. Just like with Xbox, if you support or if you submit an issue, you can add text to it. That way they know what you are submitting. They know why you're submitting it. That's what they need to do in Fortnite. That would help them out a lot. Because I can only imagine how many images they get, how many screenshots they get, and they have absolutely no clue on what is going on in that picture. None. Because I'll give you an example. Prime example. My audio would, in 2 seasons ago, would just cut out. Would just stop working. Now, how am I supposed to submit a screenshot of my audio not working? I go into replay, obviously, because if I try to do it during the game, I'm probably going to get eliminated. So you usually have to go into replay, and guess what? The audio works just fine in replay. I go back and watch the Elgato clip, and you can see the audio is just fine. Then all of a sudden, it drops off. There's no sound coming from the game at all. Nothing. You don't hear footsteps, you don't hear shooting, you don't hear nothing. It's dead silence. Stuff like that you can't report on as a bug in a screenshot. They need to have the ability where somebody can add text. Again, 50, 75, 100 characters doesn't need to be a lot, just to give them an ideal, or the sound issue attached to that screenshot. It doesn't need to be a lot. You don't need to write a paragraph when you're reporting a bug. You just need to give them an idea on what to look for. But again, if you have any ideas, leave a comment down below. If you're noticing this problem, leave a comment down below. And if you know how to reach out to Fortnite, let them know about this problem, because I'm somebody that, as you can tell, I keep track of every victory Royale I get, folks. I make montage videos with every 10 I get. I make a short out of every victory Royale I get. I keep track of every one I get. And that's how I noticed the problem. That's the reason why we're only 2 victory Royales in when I realized the problem. Because I go in, I do the same thing. I name the file, then I go in and look at the stats. And that's when I said, what? That's not right. I should be on 824. When I knew I just marked the file 826. And I know I saw 825 on there. So, again, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you have an idea on how to fix this problem. But it is a problem that needs to be addressed. Thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me your time. I really do appreciate it. This is the Bulldozer. Get your killing on. I'm out of here. Hope you enjoyed the video you just watched. Here's some more videos you might be interested in. On the left-hand side, my Fortnite playlist. On the right-hand side, the previous video uploaded. Who knows what this could be? It could be dash cam footage. It could be something about on YouTube. It could be a number of things. Thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me your time. This is the Bulldozer. Get your killing on. And I'm out of here.